All right, boys, I am back. I don't know. I still don't. I'm probably still not going to be streaming like super consistently. But I figured, you know what? It's late. I'm not going to sleep. It's been a while. There was lots of big news last week. Big fights announced left and right. Let me just go live for a little bit. I don't know how long, but yeah, we got 314 to talk about, 315 to talk about, which I put out a video on. So I don't know. It's weird. It feels weird. I haven't streamed in a bit. It's just, I don't know. So I'm actually not super thrilled with 314 and 315, and I'm already in a bummy mood. So we'll see. We shall see, you know. But I'm still going to be like sporadic over the next couple weeks. But yeah, we got some fights to talk about. We got a lot of news to talk about, so I figured I'd go live. It's been weird. It's been weird, the fact that I haven't been live in a, 8 or 9 days, something like that. That sounds like not that extreme, but it just feels weird. And I really wasn't. I literally decided this. Let me see. I was thinking about it almost exactly like 15 minutes ago. And I was like, you know what? Let me just do it. I'm not going to. I don't know. Anyway, Kay, thank you for the $1.99. Welcome back, Joey. Thank you, Kay, for the donation. I appreciate you. Hollis Hill, thank you for the 8 months of membership. Oh shit, the King of MMA YouTube is back. Thank you for the kind words and the 8 months of membership. Appreciate you. What's up, the one who vapes? Wow, brother, it's good to see you live again. Appreciate you. Was Peyton Talbot? I don't know what that means. Not being live for that card is insane. It's not really that insane. I watched the entire card. I did a post fight for you guys. So after the card, I was like, you know what? I wasn't planning on doing a post fight last night. And I said, you know what? This card, I have a lot of thoughts. So let me just make a video on it. So Joseph, thank you for the 1 month of membership. Are you thinking of pulling a Lucas Tracy on us? If you're saying like a retirement and then coming back, I just told you guys I was going to be around for a little bit, and that's kind of what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. I could be live this Wednesday for the live chat. I could not be live for another 2 weeks. The goal is to try to be back into like normal content by 313. I just got a lot of shit going on right now. So, and it is what it is. Good to see you back. Hope everything's been all right. Thank you. Appreciate you, Kenny. Appreciate the kind words. Hope you're all right, Joey. Take your time. Thank you. Glad you went live, Joey. The community needs you. Thank you. Ali, thank you for the $6.99 Canadian. Brother, issued you, man. Sorry for your losses. My deepest condolences. Second, we missed you, man. Third, Cejudo's cap and he couldn't see. Looking for the DQ. Appreciate the $6.99. Appreciate the condolences. Appreciate everyone who commented on the post. I didn't go through. I went through and read some of the comments, but I didn't respond to anyone. And yes, Cejudo, there's a chance he may have had an injury. I genuinely believe he just thought he was going to lose this fight and wanted to get out of taking an L. It is what it is. People can say I'm wrong. People can say this. People can say that. But I think, if you're in the members Discord, I was messaging during the fights. The second the eye poke happened, I said, I guarantee you. My exact words. Let me be very specific. I think it was, Cejudo's going to quit. I knew it because he knew he was losing. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Bearded Viking Woodworks. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Jerry, don't you think it's irresponsible of you to take time off? Nah, there was a chance that I was never coming back. I didn't think that was going to happen, but there's a chance, like, fuck it. It is what it is. Thoughts and thank you. We're here for you. Thank you. Glad to see you back live. Yeah, I just figured, you know what? I'm not doing predictions this week. I just don't feel like it. I just don't care. To be honest, I was preparing to do when I seen that the UFC was going to drop news when was that? Wednesday, Tuesday? I don't even remember. I was like, oh shit, hopefully we get some good news and it gets me out of a bit of a funk. And then they just drop dog shit on us. I got to be honest, it's just fucking dog shit. Just complete dog shit. You know, maybe you guys are going to call me crazy. People call me, Joey, you cry about everything, blah, blah, blah. I don't fuck with any of the, like, it's a bit of an exaggerate. 314 main event, Volk versus Lopes. By the way, I called that. You know, let me take my credit where it's due. I called that. Dog shit fight, undeserved title shot. And then you got Belal, JDM. Easy win for Belal. People are going to hype up JDM. Then when he loses, they're going to say JDM's a bum and JDM almost lost to Basil Hafez, and they're going to act like it wasn't a good win because they hyped up JDM. Another undeserved title shot. I get it. Some of these things are timing. Some of these things are, you know, it is what it is. But yeah. Joe, we are all for you, my friend. We family. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate it. I'm being dead serious. Like, I appreciate all the support from you guys. You know, I knew, like, I wasn't just going to disappear. I told people in the Discord, but I wasn't just going to disappear. I knew, like, if I wasn't going to make the post fight, I had to post something for you guys. There's a couple people commenting, where's the post fight at? And I know if I didn't make a video for a week or two, people would wonder what's going on. Pat, thank you for the 99 cents. I appreciate you, man. Missed you, not issued. I thought that's what you meant, Joe. I think 314 and 315 are great because it means we have some huge fights to look forward in the summer. Since when is Volk Lopes a huge fight? Lopes he isn't even close to have earned a title shot. Like, what? It should be Mavsar. But Diego Lopes has got hype, so he gets a title shot. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. I think I already thanked you, Pat, but thank you for the 99 cents. Joe, I hate to be that guy, but Volk getting back the belt, beating Lopes doesn't really mean much. It means nothing, dude. Lopes isn't that... I hate to break it to you guys. I like Lopes, and now I'm going to get called a Lopes hater. I've picked Lopes in every single one of his fight outside the Mavsar one. And I like Lopes. I think he's got a fun style. You guys are propping him up off a loss. Remember, guys. Remember, what's my number one rule? We don't elevate a guy off of a loss. What is everyone doing for Lopes? What is everyone doing for Lopes? And the fact that Lopes is one zigged when he should have zagged punch away from an undisputed title is an absolute joke. I think Cejudo was actually hurt. If he was a title challenger in a title fight, he would have continued. He didn't want to take the risk. He knew he was going to lose. He knew he was going to lose, and he wanted a way out. That's facts. That's facts. Ali, thank you for the 279. Joey's back. Cocaine Connor. Speed running through featherweight means something. He didn't run through any fucking body. Brian Ortega's a literal bum who squatted on the rankings and somehow got a win over Yair. Like, go look at Brian Ortega's record. Beating him means nothing. Dude would have lost to Dan Ige. If he would have lost a 2-hour Dan Ige. He got dominated by Mavsar, but because he threw up a couple... because he threw up a couple submission attempts, we got to act like he did well. Oh, let's give him a participation trophy. What a joke. What an absolute joke. Unless Volk's chin is just completely dead, then let me take a drink. I got something scratching my throat right now. I think Aljo beats Lopes, by the way. Ali, thank you for the 279 Canadian. Joey, how about Jean Silva? Wow, he is one to watch. Yeah, I enjoy watching Jean Silva. Very fun to watch. Brutal KO power. And unique character, too. Did you see the clip of DJ talking about his gay brother? I seen people talking about it on Twitter. I don't care about DJ. There's not a single thing that DJ could ever say that I could give a fuck about, man. Like, I supported DJ when he was fighting, and, you know, I enjoyed his fights, but, like, this, like, sucking off DJ because he's, like, a, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Because he's, like, he's found success on YouTube, like, the MMA community's all of a sudden started sucking off DJ or whatever, or, like, I never gave a fuck what DJ ever said, and I don't give a fuck now. I haven't really seen anyone specifically saying exactly what he said, but some people are saying like it was like homophobic or something like that. I just really don't give a fuck right now. Don't even care to even think about it. And I literally dead serious. I can't watch any DJ clips because the motherfucker squeals like a little fucking girl. And by the way, I'm not even going to go there. Let me just stop right now before I get myself going on a tangent. Joey Ank, Humble, and Pereira Glazer's going to be so hyped. I can't wait for Pereira Ank live. I was thinking maybe I would just live stream 313, but we'll see. I will see what happens. I'll definitely be back for that fight unless something changes. But yeah. What's good, Joey? Good to see you back. Thank you. Yeah, DJ's corny as hell, squealing like a little bitch 24/7. I'm pretty sure... Let me just stop. Let me just stop right there. Don't say wait, go on. What's up, man? Good to see you back. Tough times don't last forever. I hope you recover. Thank you, man. YouTube sucked for 2 weeks. Chase, what's going on? I read a message from you, Chase, but I forgot to read it out loud, and I don't remember what it said anymore. Look, I'm convinced. I'm going to be honest. I think DJ is a homosexual man. DJ is a homosexual man. That's what you want me to say, I'll say it. I think DJ is a homosexual man. I don't care that he's married. I don't care that he has kids. I think it's all a cover. I think DJ's out there getting his back blown out by other dudes. I don't have a problem with it. He can do what he wants. But yeah. I didn't think this would be my return stream 12 minutes in. Agreed? I'm not kidding either. Hollis Hill, thank you for the $2. Go on. We want to hear it. There you go. Hype to see you back. Thank you. I just said I missed it. By the way, shout out Days. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words, Days. Happy to see you back. I'm surprised you're hating on 314. I like it. It's not that I hate it, man. It's not that I hate it. It's just like I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like, is anybody else with me, or am I just shouting into the void anymore? Like, every fucking fight that gets announced is an undeserved fucking title shot. Like, how am I supposed to be hyped about another fucking undeserved title shot? I literally, what was it? Was it Wednesday all the fight news got announced? Can someone remind me? Was it Wednesday, Thursday? It doesn't really matter, to be quite honest. I think it was Wednesday. I remember telling my fiance, whenever they were teasing the news, I said, look, if we get some good news tonight, I'm probably going to make a video. It'll be good to kind of get out of a funk a bit. And they just dropped a fucking big steaming pile of white dog shit. Oh my God, O'Malley Marab. Fucking ew. DJ was being weird and acting like his brother was gay, was an illness, never was a fan, but now I dislike the guy. I did not watch it. I can't, I'm being dead serious, and it's nothing even against DJ. I can't stand listening to him. I find him so incredibly annoying. Some people probably feel the same way about me. 313 I'm looking forward to. Joe, what's your why to being a UFC fan? Look, I'm a UFC fan for fights like Alex Pereira, Magomed Ankalaev. That's why. Yo, Mally Marab literally fucked my day up. Don't ever leave us. Okay. Ali, thank you for the $13.99 Canadian. Joe, I just want you to know you are more than a reporter. You're a friend. We enjoy everything about your videos and especially live feeds. Huge fan, bro. Please don't leave us. Take your time. Cocaine Connor. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support. I'm not going to make that much money on YouTube this month. I was hitting a stride. It is what it is. I don't do this for the revenue. I do it for a multitude of reasons, but appreciate you with the donos, with the multiple donos tonight. Thank you. We just tight. You know DJ's doing relevance, desperate for relevancy when he's doing videos with Kyle What does that even mean? DDP trolling Brendan Allen on his Instagram page was hilarious. What did he say? Bro, I got you. I'm going to support you. Thank you, Ali. I appreciate the support, man. I really do. Volk and Lopes definitely deserve to fight for the strap, bro. Oh, my God. I don't even know what to say to dumb shit like that. Pimblett versus Chandler is funny because Pimblett doesn't deserve a number 7 ranked, but Chandler doesn't deserve to be ranked that. I like Pimblett Chandler, and I told you guys that fight was going to happen. If you guys follow my channel, like, and I'm actually even more bummed out that I wasn't like on my shit this week, because you know how many victory laps I could have taken. Like it's so annoying because so many of my takes become just general consensus after a while. Who was the first person telling you Islam Topuria? Who was the first person telling you guys about Islam Topuria and Volk Lopes? It was me. Now, I thought it was going to be for an interim belt, so fair enough, I was wrong on that. But who was the first person telling you that? It was before it was even a rumor on Twitter. I tweeted this shit out. Wins over Aljo and Allen are greater than any win Lopes has, plus Movsar dominated him. AB, thank you for the 1999. Had a loss recently as well. Take your time. Everyone processes differently. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, man. Or woman. I don't know. AB. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's shitty. It's a real shitty time. But I'm sorry for your loss, AB. It's tough, man. Joe, did you know MK Podcast gave you a little shout out? Was it a tweet? I got a couple messages saying about a tweet. Was it a tweet from last week? If you were a matchmaker, who would you fight for the featherweight title? I would do Volk versus Movsar. Drew, you're the first guy not to glaze DJ. I was hoping somebody would share my take, but he's unbearable to watch. What you have to realize is a lot of people are really brain dead, and essentially they see that DJ has some online relevancy right now, so they just try to ride the wave. It's another version of follow the leader that I talk about all the time. She's like, oh, well, there's a good public perception around him, and he gets views, and like, it's what have you done for me lately, essentially. What have you done for me lately? And people are like, oh, he's popular, he gets views, let me suck his nuts. That's the truth. There's multiple variations of how that happens in real life. It's the most annoying thing ever. It's the most annoying thing. Not to tweet. Not a tweet. The MK Podcast gave you props on their Monday show, I think, because you called out cardio issue for RoboCop. Yeah, it was a tweet about RoboCop's cardio. How does Movsar not get the shot? He beat Diego and has a better resume. I know. And he's undefeated. It's a joke. The sport's a joke. But somehow it's like, oh, Joey, you just like Caucasus region fighters. And whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo, woohoo. Brendan Allen posted, thanks for all the support. I tried, blah, 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 not sure what's next. To which DDP says, I don't know what's next either, but we all know it. What ain't next for a very long time. So what's that mean? What's that mean? Essentially, you won't be getting a title shot anytime soon? All the casuals say Movsar is boring, even though his last 4 fights were bangers. Dude, I really don't get how you can call Movsar boring. Movsar versus Aljo was incredible. It really was. People suck off Lopez' 5-fight win streak. Movsar's on a 19-fight win streak. I know, and they call him boring. Dana acted like his fight against Arnold Allen was boring. What a joke. But yeah, fuck Brendan Allen. He's an admitted child abuser. He whoops his, like, 2 to 5-year-old daughter. I don't remember her age off the top of my head. He admits to it and brags about it on social media. What a piece of shit. I guess because he can't beat legit middleweights, he should be on a 3-fight losing streak. He lost to Chris Curtis. And so instead of that, he beats up on his kid. Like a bum, like an insecure, pathetic man. It's because Dana said that. He's boring, so now the brain dead morons think that too. I've been calling this shit out for many years, my friend. These dumbass fans just suck on Daddy Dana's dick. It's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. So I was talking to someone recently about ending the channel, and I said I don't think I can. I feel like there's very few people that can actually fight back against this shit. And I do love doing this shit. There's very few people that can fight back against this shit. And I feel like it's my obligation. I'm like the Batman of complaining about the UFC and shitting on the UFC for making horrible decisions. There's not enough people, man. I told you guys this a long time ago. People say I'm too negative. I think one of the reasons for that is there's so many people that just dick ride every decision Dana and the UFC makes. So, like, as self-aggrandizing as it sounds, like, I feel like if I were to stop, something important is missing. Like, I'm so sick of it. Like the shit about Francis Ngannou drove me nuts for fucking years. I have a catalog, a playlist of hours of me breaking it down in detail of all the lies and horse shit and bullshit. And I got so much shit for that. And it's like, I think that I can make a difference. And what I mean by that is change some people's opinions who get brainwashed. There's a lot of people who don't have time to watch everything or pay attention to everything. And they end up brainwashed. And they just go along with whatever's popular. The appeal to popular opinion fallacy. Just because it's popular doesn't mean it's true. Joe, you made a community, you can't leave us. I'm not. I'm going to at least get 100K before then. Bunch of Johnny-come-latelys around here. Yeah, guys, like the stream if you could. That is crazy. 250, 52 likes. Are you excited for Sean Woods and Danny? It's decent. It's decent. Do you hope Max and Charles is the matchup? It's going to be Max and Dustin 3. I've told you guys that for like 2 months now. It's a Max Dustin 3. It is Max Dustin 3. Max Dustin 3. So. Don't forget Hunter's been to 100 dinners with Francis. Yeah, Hunter threw the kitchen sink at Francis. He went to more dinners. You know how many people wouldn't even know about that if I didn't cover that? I'm not saying you only heard about it because I covered it. Hunter went to more dinners. Like, oh, get big fucking whoop-de-doo. You paid for a couple fucking dinners, you cheap bitch. We went to more dinners with Francis. You know what's so annoying? You know how annoying it was making those videos and I got motherfuckers in the comments telling me how dumb I was? Bro, you're so dumb. You don't know what you're talking about, man. He went to more dinners with him. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Ali. And yeah, you can become a member. The link is in the description. I really do appreciate that. So, everyone is not a bum to me at all, bro. Everyone, I don't know how long you've been watching the UFC, but it used to not be like this. The barrier of entry, anybody that's been watching the sport for a long period of time knows how low the barrier of entry has gotten. And essentially the UFC is putting on cards where damn near half the card is legit bums who would have been laughed out of the UFC many, many, many years ago. That's the truth. So because Dana and company is ruining the sport, I have to complain about it. I mean, you have to realize when we get good cards, I hype them up and I talk about them all the time. Like, how much did I hype up UFC 308? You know? I'm glad. I hope Francis fucking ordered the most expensive thing on the fucking menu. Hope he was getting king crab legs still. So. The fans want to turn the UFC into boxing, I know. Kind of showed the UFC how much they don't want superstars. Strickland went to war. Man, they were really pissed Francis running up the bill with Dana, gambling money. I know Ngannou was ordering king crab legs with an expensive caviar. Dude, I hope he was running up that fucking bill like it was going out of style. I kind of thought Max Dustin 3 because if Dustin does win the belt is right back up for grabs. I'll take Dustin to win that. It's Dustin Max 3. I've been telling you guys for literally months. The fact that Shamil Gaziev is ranked is pathetic. Yeah, sure. Says a lot about the state of the UFC when JDM and Lopes are getting fraud checked in title fights. Dude, JDM literally lost to Basil Hafez. I don't care what anyone says. He got exposed and lost to Basil Hafez, who literally washed out of the UFC. What are your rankings of the fighting nerds? I have no idea, bro. No idea. Hey, Joey, I asked Allah to bless you. Much love from Belarus. Is that how you pronounce that? Or no, Beirut. I'm dumb. Lebanon. Beirut, Lebanon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't know why I thought it was something else at first. Bro. I don't even know what to say. That's fucking insane. How the fuck am I even supposed to react to that? I don't even know how to give you a reaction. Dude, just... what am I even supposed to say to that, man? That's unbelievable, bro. You don't know how much I appreciate it. Hey, People's Champ, thanks for live streaming today. Miss you. Would have loved to see your live reaction to Triple C. I would have loved to have been here, man, but I just couldn't. I was just totally bummed. Thank you for the fucking 500 Canadian dollars. You crazy. You crazy son of a bitch. This dude's a made man around. How am I even supposed to react? You don't know how much I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. That's an insane amount of money. That's legit an insane fucking amount of money. What am I supposed to spend the rest of the stream talking about it now? I mean, that's wild. I'll go to war for this. This motherfucker's a made man around here. A made fucking man. He's a VIP in this community. The one who vapes with a $500 fucking donation. Bro, he just donated Pat Matthews' yearly gross salary. He just donated Pat Matthews' yearly... Never mind. Hold on. Pat Matthews, right? Is it Pat Matthews? I don't even remember. That's how brain died. He just donated Poverty Pat's yearly gross salary. That's fucking wild. I don't even know what to say. How am I supposed to react? Thank you for the 1 month of membership. Also, hope you feel better, bro. Fucking $500. That's my first $500 dono of all time. I'm going to screenshot that. I'll post it in Discord just so I can always have that dono saved. I feel bad because I'm so bummed. Like I don't feel like I could truly react like crazy. Like I should. That's fucking insane. That's my first $500 dono ever. I just can't believe that. You know, in a world that's so shitty, a lot of the time, for someone to say, you know what, I fuck with this dude so much, let me drop him a $500 fucking donation. It's just, it's insane. It's really insane. Shout out to the one who vapes, man. I feel like I need to talk about you for the next hour. For the $500 fucking dono. Jesus. Dude really just dropped 500. Fuck. Makes my 50 sound like change. Did you donate 50? Did I miss this? Did I donate 50? You donated $13.99, which I appreciate nonetheless. I don't know. That's insane. That was Hollis Hill. I don't remember saying that. And if that was a while ago. Either way, bro. Oh, yeah, Ali, you donated a couple donos. I remember now. Pat might as well retire, bro. Pat sits back in chat, acts like he owns the fucking place. Doesn't contribute a fucking dime around here. The one who vapes about to dispute it on his credit card charge. That's insane, man. That's insane. The one who vapes is a legend. Can I pin that to the top? Am I able to pin that to the top? Let me see. I can't pin it. You can't pin that? I guess because it's already pinned to the top. You can't pin it. I'd like to just pin it for the remainder of the... What the fuck? It disappeared? I can't find it. That was a mistake. It was supposed to be 50, huh? How the fuck is it not showing up? I can only click on it. If I go to filter... If I go to filter, it doesn't show up in chat anymore. AS2K, thank you for the 99 cents. I had a corneal abrasion in my eyeball that shut itself shut. I was doubled over in pain. Henry was on the stool, wide open, shouting. Dude, I'm telling you, Henry just told me that he wanted out. If I didn't get a fucking $800 speeding ticket, I would have dropped more. Don't worry about it. Your take about picking against fighters who suck off politicians was spot on. I randomly thought of that in the middle of the video. All right, we'll get back to the chat. Thank you to the one who vapes. Somehow your donation disappeared on screen. Is it still pinned to the top for you guys? If anyone else wants to do anyone else wants to do the same, feel free. Congratulations, Joey's first $500 dono, Cocaine Counter. Thank you for the $279, brother. I appreciate you. It is. For some reason, I can't filter and find it. You can filter by donations, but I can't find it that way. I don't know why, but it's still pinned to the top of the chat. I just wanted to make sure it didn't disappear. How the fuck you get an $800 ticket? Yeah, the one who vapes is dropping massive donos. The eye poke was nasty. Dude, his eye was wide the fuck open. I got a piece of like metal in my eye one time, and I swear I couldn't even open my eye at all. I had to like pry it open. I 100%. Henry got eye poked decently bad. Don't get me wrong. I just think he used it to try to get out without having a loss. $105 in a 60 zone. Cop was hiding behind a bridge. A bridge post, that motherfucker. Yeah. What were the UFC picks this week? I bring them up on screen at the end of the post fight. I went 8-4. I locked him in on Tapology so you can see that I'm telling the truth. You can't fake Tapology. Should Henry retire? Yes. I feel like Henry was praying after that 5-minute break that he'd be a more fresh guy, only to have a backfire song open up, guns a-blazing right away, and you could tell Henry was like, oh, fuck. You drive a BMW. You got to be a little bit more careful, man. I understand the speed limits are mostly bullshit, but excuse me. You got to be careful, man. So... him sitting down was the worst part. Yeah, and he was like smiling and shit. Yeah, you're lucky you didn't get towed. Watching from the gym, I got you on speaker. Thank you. Like the stream, yeah, if you guys could. I'm still in shock about the $500 dono. I'm still in shock. Seems like MMA Joey ran Tay2 out of here when he got caught out for speeding on his IG. Yeah, where has... well, I guess Tay2 will probably pop in. 500. That makes our Ank bet look like chump change. We'll see what happens. We'll see if you pay up. I believe Henry did have blurry vision in one eye. I realized Song was too good for him to fight with a blind spot. I don't think Henry looked good at all. He landed a couple fucking jabs at the end of round 2 and people act like he was winning. Tay2 can't show his face around here after what he saw happen tonight with that $500 dono. Even the chat was flipping out about the $500 dono. I'll tip 1,000 tomorrow if you go live. Tip 500 now, 500 tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow for that. That's insane. But you're full of shit. I don't believe you. I watched the Stylebender documentary today and shed a tear. It was tough seeing my glorious cane. That's a little bit. Pause. Sometimes they'll give you a felony and leave the car. Yeah, they'll arrest you for reckless driving. I drove one time really late at night. This was many, many years ago. And I don't drive recklessly. But me and this guy were driving next to each other on the highway. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'll never forget. We drove an hour in like 20 minutes. I remember at one point I was going 100, about 115. That's the last time I've ever gone that fast, ever. That's the last time. But there was no one on the road but me and him, and we were just kind of like fake racing. That was probably maybe 9 years ago. 9 years ago. I remember one time I was on a road trip, and I think I got to 120 with no one on the road, just endless highway. Nobody was on the road. And I drove that way for probably 30 minutes. And the car would not literally go any faster. And it didn't even feel like I was going that fast. You really shouldn't go that fast. I'll never go that fast again because one tire fuck up, one engine problem, and you're fucked. Fake racing at 115. What I mean was, like, I would pass him and you would pass, and he would pass me. You drove an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. I don't know if that math works out exactly, but it was something like that. I could not fucking believe it. I could not fucking believe it. I seen an interview with Ilya's brother said he wants Cejudo next. He said that before last night fights. Who wins if you think? I have no idea who wins. I didn't watch boxing. I've really been kind of checked out. I paid attention to the big news. But I've been checked out on everything. I watched the fights last night. I'm just trying to wean back into it, basically. I really don't, to be honest, I don't want to spend too much time talking about it because it's just depressing, but I just don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like moving. I don't feel like recording videos. Don't feel like streaming. But at some point, you got to just live life, I guess. So didn't pay attention to 1 second of boxing. I watched the fights last night in my living room and just sat there in the living room watching the fights. And actually enjoyed the fights. When I was 135 in my 90s, Teggy like 8 years ago was dumb as shit I'd done. Yeah, that night when I realized that, I was like, okay, I'm never going that fast again. It's just too dangerous, man. You realize that you're just too dangerous. So I'll speed, but like reasonable speed, you know? He's trying to say that he drove 60 miles in about 20 minutes. I don't know how many miles it was, but it was about an hour drive in 20 minutes. So you going to stream 313 or not? Yeah, I'll be live for 313. Yeah, Jack, you can't be doing that, bro. 125 is fucking crazy. It's fucking insane. How do you think Fluffy versus Prime Usman at middleweight would go? I have no fucking clue. That's such a random matchup. Time off make you miss YouTube and the UFC? To be honest, no. Made me miss nothing. I didn't miss a damn thing. Didn't care about anything. Don't really care about anything. I'm excited for 313, though. The fastest I normally go about now is about 85. But I'm never weaving in and out of traffic or driving crazy. Fluffy submits Usman, maybe. I can't be the only one that heard Cejudo say, get the doctor in here, get the doctor in here. When he was on the stool, he knew it was a wrap for him. Oh, he didn't want to fight anymore. That's a fact. He didn't want, dude, he did not want to fight anymore. He was trying to, what he tried to do, and the reason I was so annoyed is, he was trying to low-key get them to stop the fight before, while acting like he wanted to fight, and it backfired on him. You notice how he said he couldn't see. Then he said it was blurry. Then he was saying he was seeing two of them. His story kept changing. Now, granted, more of those things can be true than at once. But I don't believe Henry for 1 second. I don't care what he says. I do not believe him for 1 fucking second. People forget Usman isn't even washed. He had a close trilogy, but Leon is short notice. Hamzat didn't get finished. Yeah, but sitting out all this time while you're old and your confidence is at an all-time low. Henry didn't look good against tough but non-elite Yadong. He's done. He is done, man. Why would anyone want to see that rematch? If you want to see that rematch, fuck you. Fuck you. If you want to see that rematch, you're a fucking idiot. I couldn't believe the commentary team was acting like they wanted to see that rematch, and the media was asking Dana White about that rematch. Who in their right fucking mind wants to see Henry Cejudo's Song Yadong too? I'd rather go to the fucking dentist. Like, what? What? How are we feeling about Brady Leon? I think Brady probably ragdolls him. Thank you, Jonathan Spencer, for the $4.99. Now you got 505. Thank you, man. Appreciate you $5. So, you think fighters have their entourage spam your videos when I'm criticizing them? No, I do not think that at all. I just think when people hear things counter to their opinions, they are more vocal than if you agree with them completely. You know, like when people hear stuff they agree with, they're less likely to comment than if they vehemently disagree with it. Did you hear Dana's comments about Ilya Islam possibly not happening? What happened to your... What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? I'm not playing this game tonight. If you're trolling some weird shit, you're just getting banned immediately. Don't care. Don't need you. I don't do this for my full-time income. Fuck you. If you want to troll, you just immediately get banned tonight. I'm not talking about the comment I just read. There was somebody else. But Ilya Islam is being negotiated right now as we speak. I know that for a fucking fact. So, I don't know what you're trying to get at. Suck a fat one, buddy. Who do you think's smarter, Nate Diaz or Brendan Allen? Probably Nate Diaz. Brendan Allen's a dumb sack of shit, man. He's a really fucking stupid sack of shit who brags about beating young children, young daughters. What's next for Yadong? I'd like to see him beat up O'Malley. He honestly thought he won that fight. You think Cejudo thinks he won? Bro, not even trolling. Dana said their other options are open for Ilya. So, AK, he diverted because he did not want to confirm or deny one of the biggest fights they're putting together right now. Yo, Joey, I hope you've been doing better, bro. I've been busy with work, but you still show some love to your videos. Thank you, C4 San Diego. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for your support. No, Brendan Allen said he won against Fluffy. He said he won. I saw him acting like he thought he won when they read the scorecards. I could not fucking believe that. What a dumb fuck. He would have got shut out if it wasn't for one mistake in the first round. You hear about the Sean Morrah rematch might happen? I know it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. It's a bullshit, undeserved title fight. Dana's like, people want to see that fight. Who wants to fucking see that fight? Who wants to fucking see that? Anyone wants to see O'Malley Morrah rematch? What a fucking joke. The sport's becoming a joke, man. The sport is becoming a fucking joke with undeserved title shots. Moreno Urseg, I got Moreno. You do? We need to see Strickland DDP3. That's a badass fight. Jan deserves it more. Jan already whooped O'Malley's ass. Jan deserves a title shot more. Plus, Jan has a better chance, in my opinion. Daniel also hinted at O'Malley Aldo at the presser. Where did he hint at that? Joe, what do you think about the comment section in your most recent video? I don't think about it at all. I don't care. I got bigger problems than some fucking dumbass. 500 Canadian dollars is not 350 US. At least I don't think it is. I think it's like 400. I'd rather see Pantoja Merab than O'Malley Jan Merab. Agreed. I'd rather watch Henry Cejudo quit on the stool against O'Malley before I watch O'Malley versus Merab 2. That fight was not even competitive at all. I know. Who wants to see that shit, man? Who wants to see that shit? Imagine wanting to see that shit. So. What's more likely, Connor, Chandler, or Jones Francis? Jones Francis. Jones Francis, I think. I think that's more likely. Saudi Arabia could get involved. Thank you for the 33 months of membership. Kissing my buddy's back. Dude, Connor's never fighting Chandler. You think Tim Welch will see a double leg coming this time? Maybe. If Ilya doesn't get Islam next, who do you think it will be? Also, do you think Ilya vacated or was stripped? I think they told him we're not going to let you go up and keep the belt, but he vacated. But if Ilya doesn't fight Islam next, he'll fight Oliveira. The O'Malley Jan fight was pretty damn close. It could have gone either way. That's why we need to see a rematch. Now, I disagree. Jan clearly won, man. It wasn't even that close. It wasn't even that close, man. Jan won 3-0. It was basically domination. You got motherfuckers acting like... You got motherfuckers acting like something... I don't even know. Like it was some... war. I like Sandman, Figgy, but Corey needs a new manager. He's always fighting someone behind him in the rankings. It happens. Remember when we had the two worst robberies back-to-back, Yan O'Malley, then Jarrett Gordon versus Paddy, yeah. I read that all wrong. Does Hooker pull it off? Maybe. I'm leaning Hooker. Saudi Arabia is showing great interest in the Jones and Ngannou fight. I feel like the only way we see that fight happens is when both guys are well into their 40s. Probably. You think a murder of a CKB gym member indirectly led to the gym's client? I did not know that. Do you think it's Sean because fight against Merab was more competitive than Jan Merab? I don't even think that's the case. O'Malley did nothing. He landed one teep kick in the 5th round. Other than that, he got shut the fuck out. God, that Jan O'Malley robbery was horrible. Was absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. Joe, what team are you rooting for in GFL? I don't even know who's on what teams. Do you remember watching the live stream? It was fucking nuts how bad the robbery was. I know. O'Malley going to be tough win again? What do you mean? Tough win. Shinkalive's tweet basically saying Alex needs to be ready to wrestle for 5 rounds. I hope he does shoot early. I hope he shoots early and just finishes him with ground and pound back shots dead in the first like fucking 2 minutes. Who remembers damn, what fight was I just gonna reference? Glover Teixeira versus Kyle Kingsbury. That's what I want Ank versus Pereira to look like. That's what I want Ank versus Pereira to look like. If I'm correct on the way I remember that fight going. So Gaethje's chin is gone. I agree. I'm leaning Dan Hooker. I know a couple people have asked about that. I'm leaning Dan Hooker. If Dan Hooker wins, it'll be by KO. Or Rumble Bader. Yes, Rumble Bader. You know, that's the fight I was actually thinking of. But then somehow I was thinking of Glover. I'm leaning Paddy for sure. I'm picking Paddy 100%. You will not see me change my pick. I will not pick Chandler. Paddy will win. Call me crazy, but I think Sean would fluke KO Merab in a rematch. Lots of Merab wins all day. Nah. These guys who get gifted title shots never win them. Ball tickets to 313. Me and my girlfriend are very excited. That's awesome, dude. Your greatest victory lap and second greatest victory lap will be happening 2 weeks. Can't wait for all the people gaslighting you say Ankalaev wasn't a deserving title shot over Khalil. So you're talking about Ankalaev getting a win over Pereira. What's the other victory lap? When Paddy flatlines Chandler. Butters, thank you for the 199. Should I go to 314? Maybe. Maybe. I think it's okay. I mean, if I was around, I would go. But like I don't love the card by any means. You know? Nah, Gaethje put the smoke on him. I don't know where Gaethje's chin's at. I don't know where his chin's at. Look, if anybody says some dumb shit like this, just immediately ban them. Weirdos. Just immediately ban them. So. Do you think they should have made Umar Yadong? If not, should Yadong fight next? I don't know. I'm trying to think who Song should fight next. Who should Yadong fight next? Let me take a look. Do the Marlon Vera rematch. Boom. There you go. Easy work. Marlon Vera rematch, boys. Gaethje brain dead is already mush. I know. Let Song beat up Cheeto in a rematch. Dude, I want Umar Yan. That's the fight I want. Actually, never mind. Yeah, Umar Yan sounds even way better. Cejudo retired, never won again. Cejudo has nothing but fake legacy, dude. Cejudo was never that good, and they hyped him up because he had Olympic fucking gold medal. He's really just always been kind of a bum. Low-key, Cejudo was never good. And I picked like all Cejudo's fights right, all right? Not all of them, but damn near. Yan Umar in Abu Dhabi, maybe. He's 38 years old. Cejudo's on. Yeah, Cejudo came back to collect some checks, dude. He sat out for 3 fucking years. He sat out for 3 fucking years. Can't really say he was never good when he was double champ and defended both titles. Yeah, I can. Because he was fluke double champ. He robbed Mighty Mouse. And then, I mean, he has the fakest legacy ever. I'm being dead serious. Belal has a way better legacy than Cejudo ever would even potentially have. He robbed Mighty Mouse for a title. Defended against a malnourished TJ Dillashaw. went up and fought Marlon Moraes, and then defended against a dude who was injured and out for literal years on short notice when he was training. Like, I'm telling you right now, I would say Henry Cejudo's entire resume is damn near about the same as Diego Lopes. And I'm not kidding. Belal has a way better resume. I don't care what anyone says. It was garbage. Absolute garbage. Fake double champ. Fake champ in general. Was never a real champ. Yeah, Dom didn't even have a camp. Cejudo had a fight. It got canceled because of the pandemic. Then when they rebooked the card, they just needed somebody who was American, who lived in America to fight. And so they just gave Dom a title fight when he was injured and coming off like a 2-year layoff. So it was all fake. The only good win was the TJ Dillashaw win. And it was a malnourished TJ. I thought Henry was going to beat Aljo. It was razor close. Dude beat a fake Dom Cruz. Henry's a fucking bum, man. Cejudo wasn't that good, man. He wasn't that good. He never really looked that good. He lost against DJ. It was a fake win. And his original fight against DJ, he got starched out bad in like the first minute. And he would have never even got a second title shot if it wasn't for the division being dog shit. Henry has a good chin. He does best when he charges in. Yeah. Glad to have you back, Joe. It's getting real bummy around here without you. Thank you, man. I'm going to be back sporadically. So don't count on it, but I'm happy to be here for a little bit. Belal's about to have one of the greatest runs we've seen in the modern era. Whoop Leon, who predicted to be champion the next decade, exposing JDM, then taking Shavkat's O, all at the age of 36. Can't fucking wait, bro. That's the one thing. I know a lot of people are going to hype up JDM. And I'm going to die laughing. I'm legit going to die laughing. I hit Henry on the stool and he said, I can't see. Yeah, he was shouting it because he wanted them to stop it because he knew he was losing and was hoping to get a no contest. Good to see you back. He's just too old. He's 38 years old and way too small in a bantamweight division. He'd be better off going back down to flyweight. He'd be way better off trying to go back down to flyweight, but I don't even know if he can make weight. I don't even know if he can make weight. He used to not even be able to make weight. How confident are you in Belal beating JDM? 95% Belal beats JDM. 95%. Trey, how come you never done it? Dude, there's no obvious evidence of that. Why did you take a break? I'm not going to go into it right now. Belal beats everyone at welterweight other than Islam. I'm kind of with you, man. Maybe in a year or two, I think Gary can beat him and Gary will be champ and everyone will cry about, I don't want Gary to be champion. Feed Henry to Mario Batista. Batista whoops Henry right now. That's what they may book. They may book that next because Dana doesn't like him. Mario Batista would whoop Henry. No doubt about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He would whoop him. He would whoop him for show. I agree. I mean, with one flyweight win, he can probably fight for the belt. That's true. Just because the lack of contenders and name value in the division. Who wins Masamoto versus Cejudo? Honestly, wouldn't shock me if Masamoto beats him. But I don't think he's proven enough yet. So I'll say Cejudo. Song would beat Font. Easy. Too much power, too athletic. Remember when Belal was one of the only dudes saying he'd be willing to fight Hamzat, was running through all the welterweights? I like how Belal's pressure is. I think he has a chance to. Chance to who? Beat JDM? He beats JDM with ease, I think. Moreno versus Cejudo. I'll take Moreno. Feed Henry to Umar. Umar would beat the fuck out of Henry. Umar would beat the fuck out of Henry. Henry came back thinking he was going to collect massive checks, thinking that he was going to be a huge star. And he was just a bum of a thing. He was just a fucking bum of a thing. Is Jair done? Jair has no defensive wrestling. So unless he catches you with a sub off his back, he just doesn't do that well. Henry isn't a 135er. I remember he got forced up to 35 after he couldn't make weight a couple times at 125. He definitely looked his age. No way he ever wins a fight again. I agree. Dude, look at Henry and Usman, man. What kind of losing streak are they on now? Combined, what's they both on 3-fight losing streaks? Henry's last win is Dominic Cruz and Usman's last win's Colby. That's a hell of a podcast. Isn't that crazy? That's nuts. UFC giving Pitbull Yair was 100% intentional. I feel so bad with what's going to happen to him. It could be either guy can win, I think. Do you think Font fight was a robbery? No. I scored it for Font. Israel's not part of the podcast, though. Henry's world champion of losing. Triple L. Usman's last win is Colby, bro. Usman's last win is Colby, bro. All three of them are on losing streaks, and if Alexander loses his next fight, he will be too. That's crazy. Volk's last win is Jair, right? Turn your mic up. You're the first person I've ever complained in an hour. Why are people focused on Cejudo quitting versus Song eye poking and then continue? Fingers are still out. I don't know. That was annoying how he still had the fingers out afterwards. But shit happens, man. It is what it is. Yep. How do you think Prime McGregor versus Diego Lopes would go? McGregor would starch him bad. Easy win. What was your reaction to the Bachelorette KO? Hold on. My browser just failed me. I just thought it was filthy. It was a filthy KO. Joey kind of looks drugged up. It's because I haven't been sleeping. How do you think Prime McGregor versus Ilya? Ilya brutally chins him. Couldn't believe he got slapped by Ricky. I was actually shocked, man. I was shocked. It was a brutal KO. It was a brutal KO. The follow-up shots, the way you saw his eyes, the way his eyes were afterwards was crazy. Would you ever do a reaction on stream? I do reactions on stream all the time. Does Diego Lopes beat Volk? He could chin him. He would have to chin him in a wild exchange. Like, if Lopes wins, it's going to be like a wild exchange where he clips him on the chin. I think Volk will lose, not necessarily because Lopes is so good, but more because Volk is old and damaged now. I'm with you. That could be it. I think Volk's way better, but I don't trust his chin anymore. I'm new here. Well, welcome aboard, my friend. How did you find the channel? Welcome aboard, my friend. Make sure you guys like the stream and subscribe to the channel. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. We went an hour. Maybe I'll see you guys next weekend or something. I don't know. What's next for Volk if he loses? Retirement. Good God, retirement. Volk that fought Islam the first time would dust Diego. He's just not that guy anymore. You got to appreciate. Think about the narrative from then to now. Think of the narrative from Volk the week after he fought Islam the first time to now. He was unbeatable after that, basically, especially at featherweight. Pound for pound. Hope you're doing better. I'm okay. I'm not doing great, but it is what it is. If Volk wins and retires, that'd be a perfect ending. That would be beautiful if he did that. That never happens, man. He's going to come back for another one. MMA experts, thank you for the 199. Sorry for your loss, man. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. Thank you for the 199, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's just a shitty time, you know? But there's nothing you can do but just live life, I guess. Sorry for your loss. You're the number one guy. Thank you, man. I remember when you did a debate with Lucas Tracy a month before Volk fought Islam the second time, and you literally predicted his downfall when everyone was saying he was unstoppable. Are you the one that's mentioned that multiple times? It happens all the time. Nobody stays at the top for long. No one stays at the top for long. I don't even want to talk about it, guys. I can't talk about it. Who should Gene Silva fight next? Bryce Mitchell. Don't know if you heard, but after RoboCop lost, Luke Thomas and Brian put up your tweet show when you mentioned his crappy guest. I was like, wow. That's pretty crazy, man. But yeah, I think a couple people messaged me. I'm shocked the MMA community, man. Somebody sees something I'm in, like 4 or 5 people at least message me and be like, hey, Silva versus Mitchell would be a massacre. We'll have to see. What's next for Umar, Joey? I want to see him versus Jan. I would love that. Umar Jan was my dream fight for this year. Andrew John, thank you for the $49.99. Here for you, brother. Deepest condolences to you and your family. Hashtag MMA Joey Army. I really do appreciate it, guys. I really do. Just shitty, man. Just really shitty. But thank you, Andrew John, very much for the $49.99. That's a lot of money, man. Appreciate your donation. Happy to see you. It's been a bit. Happy to talk to you, man. Thank you for the $49.99. Hey, Joey, hope you're doing well. Giants fan. Long-time supporter, Giants fan. What's going on? Hey, Joey, hope you're doing well, man. I'm doing all right. I'm not doing great, but yeah. Lost my dad 9 months ago to cancer. Still hurts like hell. And you never get over it, man. I think the worst thing that can ever happen is unexpected death. It literally breaks you. But yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Snag. That's horrible. This really is truly horrible. Did you hear Dana basically confirm Merab O'Malley too? Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. It's a bullshit fight, man, but they're going to give O'Malley Dana White privilege. That's all they do is they look for guys they think can do this or do that. Joe, I'd say in a few years, if you keep progressing, you'll be the guy interviewing the MMA fighters before the pay-per-views. I'm not really worried about interviewing people. I just want to cover the sport the way I want to cover it, man. I'm not worried about interviewing guys. Chase, you know this, but I lost my grandmother and grandfather last year, and they raised me. I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. That's horrible. But yeah, I do. I remember. Sup, Joey? What's going on? Just nothing. Just chilling. But yeah, I think Dana's going to make Merab O'Malley again. I'm just going to be pissed, man. I could make a whole video ranting about undeserved title shots. It's just bullshit. I don't feel excited for the fights this weekend. I hope it's one of those. I'm not even doing picks. I'm like, I streamed tonight, but I'm not like back. I just like, you know what? Let me try to do a stream. Like, I can't just sit around and be depressed 24/7 and not even want to do anything. So I said, you know what? Let me try to get on a stream. I'm not even doing picks for this card. I just don't give a fuck. The goal is I'm going to try to be back to like normal full-time YouTube by 3:13. Fuck Marabo, O'Malley too. The same thing happened the first fight will happen again. I know. Have there been any updates on the whole Sean Owen his coach money? Not that I've heard of. Not that I've heard of, but that is crazy. Will you do the weekly live stream? I don't know. I'll have to see. Any plans to make a video on the DJ situation or no? I honestly haven't even listened to it. I've seen people talk about it. I can't stand DJ, dude. I can't listen to his fucking voice. It just makes me want to fucking beat him to death. He's so corny. I didn't watch the boxing match. I didn't watch any of it at all. You should check out the Out 3, the Earnhardt story. Where's that at? Nothing better than a bunch of bros supporting each other. It is. It's always good. Man, Strickland is really bummy here, running off the check from his coach who helped him become champion. I think it's a little bit more than that, but yeah. It's on YouTube. I'll have to check it out. Boxing is on the rise again, maybe. I heard the UFC announced Sandhagen-Figge. Sandhagen-Figge. You know, I don't even know. I don't even know if I care about that. And that sounds crazy. Will you stream Companions anymore? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. I'll at least be live for 3:13, but I just don't know. I was debating about whether or not even get on here tonight. Kula, thank you for the 5 Canadian. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kula, for the 5 Canadian dollars. Thank you for your support. Why does the UFC like O'Malley so much? They look at him as a influencer wannabe star. Like, they can use him to hype up the Nelk boys and shit like that. Is essentially what they're doing. Sandhagen-Figge can be a title eliminator. I'm just like so tired of hearing about Sandhagen being a title contender. Like, Sandhagen's good, but man, does he get overrated a bit. I knew Umar would beat the fucking dog shit out of him. I knew Umar would beat the dog shit out of him. You take more time off. Don't rush it. Process work out naturally. Make sure to talk to people close to you. Yeah, I know. I'm not doing anything I can't do. You can't just sit around 24/7 and just be, just do nothing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try to get on the stream tonight. A bunch of Johnny-come-latelys. So I don't know. I'll maybe be live another time this week. I don't know. We'll see. But by 3:13, I'll be back at least somewhat to normal. Like, in terms of content, I'll do predictions for 3:13 no matter what. I'll be live for 3:13. So what's that, 2 weeks away or is that 3 weeks away? I hope it's 3 weeks away, to be honest. It's March 8th. So 1 week from now, okay, so it's 2 weeks away, basically. That's insane. Yo, Joe, you see the UFC remove Belal's flag on the upcoming card? Doesn't shock me. They've done it before. Freedom of speech, brother. If you O'Malley as our own little badass, that's the truth. Not a bad night. Jump on stream. Homie at 600. Sure. Shout out to the one who vapes again, man. That's crazy. Dude dropped a $500 fucking bomb. There's dudes around here had to beg for donos and cry about donos. You guys dropping a $500 bomb, $50 bombs, $100 bombs, $200 bombs. Hope you and the fam are doing okay. Always appreciate the content. Thank you, man. Appreciate your support. I really do appreciate all you guys. who fuck with the channel. Can't wait for Alex Ank. Not a great card overall, though. It's actually a really solid card, bro. If you really dig deep, it's a really solid card with a great main event. That's the God honest truth, my friend. The one who vapes is worth more than 10K subscribers. The one who vapes is a made man around here. O'Malley thinks he's hot shit, but he ain't nothing but a cold fart. True. I can't believe guys like Strickland, Bryce, and Covington used Team American soundtrack. The song was meant for them. Freedom of speech, brother. Freedom of speech, brother. Thoughts on Cody Bumdage being is he still co-main event? I thought they would switch. Thoughts on Cody Bumdage being co-main event? Ew! That's the best I got for you. Are you going to watch boxing this weekend? Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting the most entertaining and sellable 135-pound boxer. Probably not. I'm just not in the mood. Don't give up. The beginning is always the hardest, so let's keep on going till the very end. That's what we have to do. Just got to keep on trucking. Any other MMA YouTuber channels you recommend while you take time off? I mean, I really don't know. I don't watch any of them. I don't care about any of them. So I can't say. Go watch MMA Experts. He's a supporter of the channel. I appreciate that. So Dale Jr.'s podcast is pretty good. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check out Dale Jr. I seen a clip of him with the guy who first saw his dad in the car. It's a beautiful clip. Jones retires and Alex P gets smoked. Who's fighting Aspinall next? Aspinall, Cyril gone. Don't be surprised if it gets booked next. You didn't hear from me, though. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Tommy Aspinall versus Cyril gone. Always here, chat. Always here watching, just not active. The one who vapes is a fucking maniac, bro. Fucking maniac, bro. Cody Bumdage in the co-main, yeah. I may make a whole video just saying, what the fuck? This ain't a horrible Apex card. But you're having Cody Bumdage in the co-main event. Ew. Got here a bit late, saw the 500 in the chat, and had to go back to see what happened. Dude dropped a $500 fucking bomb, man. Andrew John just dropped a 50. Shout out to Andrew John again. Gone being gifted a robbery pretty much confirmed. The UFC saving him as a backup fight for Aspinall. Yep, essentially. Essentially is what happened. That's what is happening. The one who vapes the type of dude to pass on a home and give the money to Joey. Dude's paying a mortgage. My mortgage is far more than $500. Far more. When do you think they'll make DDP Hamzat? Maybe International Fight Week if Jones Aspinall isn't happening. Dude, they better make DDP Hamzat. If I find out they're not making DDP Hamzat, I'm done with the sport. You won't see if they announce DDP versus Fluffy Hernandez instead, you just won't never see. I'll never make another video again. I'm just done with the sport at that point. I'm just completely done with the sport. Can you imagine? They're like DDP versus Fluffy Hernandez coming off a win over Brendan Allen. Austin Lane, Mario Pinto on the main card has me dying. I mean, this is dog shit, man. Absolute dog shit. Imagine they booked DDP Strickland 3. Imagine they booked that. They make Aspinall gone. I'm done too. International Fight Week, Islam Arman, co-main Topuria Oliveira. They're not going to give Arman another title shot. They're pissed at Arman. I think it'll be Islam versus Topuria. I just don't know when. It could be June. Islam Topuria could be June. Could end up being June, you know? Allen's leg kicks look disgusting now. I think the way Fluffy was reacting. You know, I forgot to mention that in my post-fight, how bad and nasty them leg kicks were. You know? You really thought Brendan Allen won, and you don't know what he lost 2 and 3 for sure. Joey's channel is the best balance of humor and something you can listen to in the background. I don't feel the same with other channels. I don't know why, because they're not the same. Fluffy needs to address them leg kicks. He was getting his legs smashed up. Absolutely destroyed. It's the first fight for Allen where he didn't have to get stood up like a bitch. He lost to Chris Curtis. I don't care what anyone says. He lost to Chris Curtis. Strickland will beat Allen by split decision. They ought to book them again. Allen should be on a 3-fight losing streak instead. He got gifted a win over Chris Curtis, which is a joke. Joe, would it surprise you if the UFC gives Pitbull a title shot with a win over Yair before Mavsar? Would not shock me at all, but these motherfuckers are crazy tonight. AB, didn't AB donate like 20 earlier? If I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I'm really tired and my mind's all over the place. I'm pretty sure he did. Shout out to AB for the $100 donation. $100 donation. $100 donation. Who do you think Dustin will fight for his last fight in Louisiana? Is it going to be a pay-per-view? Because I believe Dustin's fighting Max Holloway next for the BMF title. The $100 holler. The $100 fucking holler. That's insane. That's fucking insane. I think Dustin's fighting Max next. Is Louisiana event? It's not confirmed yet, right? It's just being discussed. You made more money this stream than some dudes making a month on YouTube. That's true. Max Dustin 3, if it's a Louisiana fight night card and like a decent arena, that'd be pretty sick. I think it'd be pretty sick. Diego wins, they'll give Mavsar the next title shot. Nope. They should, but Mavsar will dominate Diego. That is wild, though. You should just post a PayPal and keep YouTube out of your pockets. I have a PayPal link in the description, but YouTube's super convenient for people. It is what it is. If anybody wants to donate via PayPal, they can donate via the link in the description. But it's just so convenient to donate on YouTube in general, which I appreciate all you guys who donated tonight. A lot of people donated tonight. A lot of people dropped massive donos tonight too, or decent donos, and then 2 people dropped massive donos. Joey Ank replied to Alex grappling video with better be ready for that. Yeah, I hope he grapples right away. I want to see him grapple. I want to see him shoot a takedown immediately. The biggest threats to champions are going to continue getting skipped. Yeah, it's such Dana White privilege. This is how legends are made. That's true. That is very much true. Dustin's fighting Ilya. That's a possibility. If Islam's going to be out, is going to sit out for a little bit. Damn, next fight night looks super balmy. It's going to be a skip from me besides the main event. Yeah, I'm not doing any content for it. Just don't care. It'll be the first. I mean, predictions this past week was the first time I skipped in many years. 2 years probably at this point. Please tell me O'Malley isn't fighting Marab next. He probably is. Hey, MA Joey, supporting through PayPal really better than supporting through YouTube? Moderately. YouTube takes more money out of the donation than PayPal does. But the PayPal dono doesn't pop up on the screen. So, I have my phone. I set up I got to figure out how to get them on my actual desktop. But my phone gives me PayPal notifications. So I can see it on my phone if I get a dono. Which I need to be paying attention to my phone to get it. Dude, I'm not even dealing with this shit. I'm giving you a 5-minute timeout. And then you're banned next time. I'm just tired of the same dumb messages, dude. It's fucking annoying. Cop main event's crazy work. He might pull out, dude. PayPal just takes a smaller percentage. I don't know exactly what the percentages are. I couldn't tell you the exact percentages. But it's all good. I mean, don't feel like you have to donate one way or the other. Imagine Ilya loses his next fight. What would be next for him? Max rematch? I have no idea what would be. They'd give him a winnable fight because they know he's a big star. Joe, what I don't get is what UFC make contenders like Merab and Belal fight all the way to the top. Then when they become champ, there's like no one else to fight. I know it's annoying as fuck. Look what they made Merab do to get a title shot and Belal do to get a title shot. But look what O'Malley's going to do to get a second title shot. Look what Sean did to get a second title shot. What a fucking joke. Imagine Ilya loses his next fight. Yeah. Do you think cop is a homophobic slur? What is that? Homophonic slur? Never heard of that before. Like Alex Pereira, but I'm over the whole Shama. Dude, the Shama shit is so corny. Max rematch, worst casual thing ever. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. They'll give him a winnable fight. Cop is really a pullout merchant. I know. Cop's a pullout merchant who's tested positive for PEDs before. Who's never beaten an elite opponent and people act like he's good. I hope Amabayev whoops him bad. If he loses his first fight at lightweight, I'll feel so bad for him. Bet it all in the house and gave up his belt. It is what it is. They'll build him back. Pereira would have never won one belt without the white privilege. I agree. Joe, I feel bad for Mahashev because everyone's got Ilya to KO, and when he beats Ilya, they'll just be like, it's just another featherweight. I know. I'm sure Josh Thompson likes those guys maybe. No Shama, I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that. Shama this, Shama that, Shama this. So you have a big channel and voice. You can influence the MMA fight, UFC to make before the UFC actually announce it. Maybe that's what I'll try to make this week. I'll try to make a video about how O'Malley Merab 2 is dog shit. Makayev must be disgusted watching the guy he beat paraded to main events. Multiple main events, bro. Multiple main events. What a fucking complete joke that is. What a complete fucking joke that is. Ankalaev should say, sucka. I don't know what all that means. You're more about Charmin than Shama. Ilya's star power won't diminish too much if he loses at lightweight. I mean, Conor was able to bounce back. Yeah. It'll hurt, but maybe nothing too crazy. I'm still in shock. AP dropped a $100 bomb. The one who vapes dropped a $500 bomb. Other dudes were dropping $50 bombs. That was a Russian slur. Fair enough. Fair enough. Never heard it. Never heard it before, my friend. The biggest baller showed up today. That's true. That is true. I hope Ank does exactly what Jan did, but way better than Alex. Me too. Finishes him in the first 2 minutes on the ground. Show what a scrub he is on the ground. Be hilarious. It would be absolutely hilarious. It really would be. You only brothers, Pat? Yeah, okay. Anyway, boys, we went an hour and a half. I came back for a little bit. I went an hour and a half. Mr. Marathon Man over here. I'm exhausted. I'm hoping to do at least like one video this week. Maybe two. Maybe more. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is just the first step to kind of coming back and going back to making consistent content. I don't want to let the channel just diminish and die off or anything. You know? So I came back. We went an hour and a half. We had some crazy motherfuckers dropping donos on stream. The earliest I'll probably be back would be some point later this week. The latest I'll probably be back would be like next week. Probably. Man, if Alex can't last 2 minutes, oh boy, it's going to set up some discourse on Alex was a fraud. I know. Jeff, if we were in a high school, I'd let you sit at the black table. Okay, thank you. Take your time. When's the members live? I don't know. We'll have to do it after another stream. It might just be like the next week at some point, like early. You know, it might have missed February in general. But we'll make up for it. I'll do like right after one of these streams. I'll send everyone to the members live stream. So I'll work on that. Eventually it's going to be once a week, but for now it's once a month, which I know I should do one soon, but like I can't promise it right now. But we'll make up for it to next month. Alex has 100% takedown accuracy. Not true. Thoughts on Silva call out on Bryce? I think it's perfect. I was about to say some corny shit, but realized it would have slimmed if it went through with it. Okay. All right, boys, I'm going to get out of here. Shout out to the one who vapes for the first ever 500 dono. This stream will go down in infamy. Shout out to all the other people who support it. I'm going to go to sleep now. And I don't know when I'll be back. I hope for at least like 1 or 2 videos this week is what I'm going to aim for. You got to slowly start getting back into it. I just don't feel like doing shit. I just don't feel like doing anything. I really don't feel like doing anything at all. So, thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate all you guys. Goodbye. Good night. Maybe I'll be live on Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. I really don't know. I mean, I'll try. I need to get some rest and then maybe I'll go live. I don't know. I could go live early tomorrow maybe. So, I don't know. Just keep an eye out on the channel. No promises, but I'm going to try to do more this week than I did last week. So, just keep an eye out. Notifications on. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night. Like the stream on your way out. Subscribe to the channel on your way out. And I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.